Let me let me do a simple sample demo so that we'll cover some features. And in the next session, I will explain the setup, and then we'll get started each and every concept in detail. Okay. So I just want to create a sample application because right now we haven't installed anything on our machine, right? So I'll directly use Chrome so to develop a React app. Okay. So what I'll do, go to just type react.new. Okay. It will open a code sandbox. Okay. Yep. Okay. So if you see, I think I have to increase the font, right? Okay. I think now everyone able to see the screen. Okay. So what we will do, we'll just remove this, and we don't need CSS style also. Okay. So I'll write a simple hello world. Enter function app. Okay. And simple hello one. What I'll do, I'll just return. So we already have, it means it will give the code snippet. You can just pressing the tab, you will get all the code snippets. So what I'll just give hello world. Hello world. Okay, that's all. Okay. Oh, see why we are getting this error. Let me go and check. This way we'll understand, like we'll know how to fix the errors also. So okay. So default name input. Okay, so this app is already used in index here. So that's the reason it is asking us to export. Okay, export default. Let me try now. Save, refresh. Oh, see, we got the hello world. Okay, so you do, for this you don't need to install anything because this is only a sample demo. So anyway, I'm going to explain all the setup and everything in our next session, but here I'm just doing a simple demo with some features. Okay. So what I want to do is uh, I want to create one no I want to create one page. There we can go and get some no, jokes from the API. Okay. So for that, let me create a function. Let me create a function to get the jokes. So because anyway I'm going to get the jokes for on the API, right? So I'll use async. So async function. Oh, everything is getting, but let me type. So I need get jokes. Okay. So fine. Now const res equal to avoid. What is this API? I'm getting the jokes also. Jokes API. Okay. So this is the jokes API. This is like public API, free API. Maybe we can directly use. You don't need any authentication authorization for this. Okay, now we got the API, means we got the results. Now I want to show here. So for that, what I'll just create a constant constant data equal to yes, await rest.json. Okay, what I'll do, I'll just log in console. Okay, now in the return, I'll put one button get jokes online, get jokes. Okay, let me save this. Okay, I got get jokes. Okay, so when I click on get jokes, I should get data here, right? So data dot value. Let's see. So I clicked on get jokes. Let's go to console. Yes, I got the joke. Okay. Uh, Let me drag it a bit. Okay. Okay. So Chunk Norris was haunting bears when his rifle jammed, faced with the charging grizzle. So this is this is a joke. So maybe you can read and understand. So for now, and the concept, we have to understand the concept, because here what we are doing, we are just connecting this API and fetching the joke. Okay, so I want to display here instead of showing in the console. So for that, what we have to do is I'll just, instead of hello world, what is that joke? Okay, so as I told you, when state, so if I go to our theory, right? So generally we use state for whenever we want to display data or change anything on the UI, means render and re-render. So for this purpose, we have to use state. So now the state, let me show you how we can use the state here. So if I go to our code, right? So to display the state, let me add a use state. So for that, constant uh, joke, set joke. Okay, so where is this use state? We got this right. Input is added. If not, we have to do that. Okay, I guess it is added. Let me check. Okay, so so we have so we have used the use state, right? So here we have two parameters for this array. So the so first one is joke. Joke means we are here, we are getting the actual value, and set joke means we are setting the value here. Okay, so we got the value here, but we have not set. So to set that value, what you have to do is set uh, jokes. Okay, and write data value. Okay, now we have to use this jokes uh, value in the h1. Okay, so this use state is not defined. So what we have to do is we have to import the view state. So import view state in the React. Now let's see the output. So when I click on get jokes, I got the value. Okay, so it is fetching from the API, and the result I'm able to see by just setting the joke. Okay, so this way, generally for this purpose, generally we use the state, means use state. Okay, now what I have to do is, like, how many times I clicked on this jokes. So I just want to count. I just want to add that count here, just below. Okay, so to set that, what we will do again, we have to set some count, right? So whenever we click on button, we have to count here. So we have to add again const count, comma, set, sorry, it's okay, set count. Okay, now, okay, so I've set the count now. So when you click on get jokes, you have to add the count here. So set, uh, we can add like this, or we can give arrow function here also. C equal to less than C plus 1. Okay, so we are getting very, okay, we are getting all the code snippets when we are writing the code itself. Okay, so so we got the this one, right? Now we will add here in the bottom. Okay, the, so what I'll do, I'll just add a paragraph here, and then, so how many times I clicked on the button? Okay, so I have to add that. Okay, so you have, means you have read, how many times you have read, how many jokes, uh, like count jokes. Okay, I can put this in bold or strong so that it will be visible, because it's a number, right? I can add like this. Okay, now, so count, and then this many times I've read jokes. Okay, okay, save it. Okay, you have read 0 times jokes, or else you have read 0 jokes. You can, whatever the content, maybe you can modify. Okay, okay, let me click on get jokes. Okay, you have read 1 joke. I'm going to click on 2, you have read 2 jokes. You click on 3, you have read 3 jokes. So this way we can, change the state by just setting the state. Okay, so so generally state is used for changing the value, rendering and re-rendering the values. Okay, so now I want to, what I want to do is, let me go and talk about some something about props. Okay, so before that, I just want to add a one more component here, so that we can little better. So function, so this message one, we will create one component. So we can create a content message, and our jokes message, whatever, message count or something. Okay, content. So what I'll do, I'll just add here, I'll go and take this out here and paste it. Okay, so now, okay, I want to use this. So this is also one of the component. Okay, so this component, as I told you, component, uh, you know uh, so generally developers break down complex code into individual pieces, make it easier to organize and maintain their projects. So I'm just organizing my components instead of putting everything in one component. Okay, uh, now what I want to do, I'll add the component here, and add the component here, and okay, I've added the So what is missing here? From where we can get this count? Oh, so this is missing. So for this, first of all, so this is, so this component we are calling in our parent. Okay. So child need to pass value to parent. So for that, to pass value from child to parent, no, parent to child. So we use props. So what I'll do, I'll just add props dot count, and here, oh, it is giving the code. Just tab, tab. Okay. Let me now save. Now let me do one thing. I'll just, okay. So when I click on this, hey, where is this count? Okay, return is missing. Return. Now click on save. Return. Sometimes we can learn by working, like working on the fixes. Okay, see, click on read jokes. See, so this is the component, this is one component, and this is our parent component, and this is our child component. Okay, so this way we'll understand the props. Now we understand the props, and we know how to create a component, and we know how to you set the value for the state, and how to capture the state value. So all this stuff we have covered in this session. And so let give you some difference, like props and state. So props, props, we will pass the we'll pass the values to like just between the components. Okay, so props are passed to the components, and state is contained inside the component. Let's see. So state is inside the component, and props are immutable, we cannot change. Okay, but state can be changed. See, state can be changed. Okay, and props are like parameters passed to a function, but state is like a variable declared in the function body. Okay, so that's all for this video, because it is already going longer. So in the next session I'll explain how to do the setup and how to create React applications in your local machine. Okay, thank you.